It's 8 o'clock. To your very good health and your very good wealth. Yes, welcome to Dex Place. We should call this Dex Place.
That's alright.
What are you drinking?
Some alcohol free.
Alcohol free. No alcohol free for me. I am definitely.
That looks like a nice one.
You can tell just by looking at the bottle.
Yeah, is that one sneeze?
No.
No.
But you had, our sister I think was didn't she have you?
She had me.
She had you look testing her wines.
Yeah.
I didn't get it in, but how much wine did you get test?
Well,
How many bottles?
we were drinking them all because we were tasting them.
I know, but if you taste enough of them, then you may as well have drunk a bottle.
Yeah.
Would you have drunk a bottle?
I would think safely, yes.
And did she drink a bottle?
I would say so.
So, I mean, how good were your taste buds at that point? I mean,
Tip top.
so everything was great, was it? All the wines were great.
Was,
It's Frida. Hi folks, sorry we got caught up there. Hope you're well and COVID free. David, believe it or not, I couldn't catch it. Everybody else in our family got it and I somehow escaped. I don't know, I think it's a bit like, it just didn't come near me because it was, I don't really know what, it's some invisible, I was doing like COVID, but I couldn't get it, but the rest of them all got it. But I had to isolate from Declan here last week. Hello from Edinburgh. We're all doing great. What's the weather like there, Amanda? Is it any what's it's would you say the weather's not good here? Would you say it's not
It is
bad?
good.
It is good because it's dry.
It's dry and it's bright.
Yeah, it's bright but it's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
But it is winter.
But you can always warm it up with a little glass of vino. Mr. Nosebear from Germany. Hello, and hello to everybody on YouTube as well. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. Red wine immunity free. I think that's what it was. I think that's what caused it. I think I had red wine immunity. Oh, Declan's going for it. Take it easy on that non-alcoholic wine then. Okay.
Right, let's do
So, yeah, so we are playing tonight a selection. Thanks to everybody that got in touch with us with all your song selections, and there can only be one. So we picked a winner, and we're going to play their set. We're not going to say who the winner is until we get to the last song. That was only fair. So, but we're going to start off with, as you can see, if this song is in it, and actually this was the subject of my mail out. We were talking about, the video, shooting the video for it. Do you remember that video?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? I was going to write about making the video because I really enjoyed the fact that there was so many extras. Do you remember? I don't think we ever did one where, you were the different people pretending, acting.
Yeah. I did enjoy it, yeah.
We weren't in much of it. We just were in Eddie Rockets, eating. It's supposed to be in an American diner.
The performance element was good, I thought.
Yeah, where was that shot?
Zooming in and stuff.
Yeah.
Was it not last time?
Was it? Yeah, the mixed live stuff with
Film studio, wasn't it?
Yeah. And who came up with the idea of shooting it in America? Was it because we had the cine stuff?
Yeah.
We had camcorder stuff.
So we just wanted to add to the
New York feel of it. Yeah. He did a good job. Keith Hutchins. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we sent the video to people, but there was we went to Eddie Rockets in Bagot Street. That was supposed to be the New York diner. And then there was, what did you name that area where those flats are?
I don't know.
No, it's a brilliant area.
Yeah.
Right just off Temple Bar.
Yeah.
It's an amazing area with flats. I saw you a few years ago at the McGinn gig at Garter Lane, Waterford. Yes, and actually we're back in Waterford, Damien, in next month. And now that things are opening up again, we're back in February. In fact, maybe Colette, who's with us, can pass on the details. It's because we're up on our game. We're in the Theatre Royal this time. Theatre Royal, Waterford. I think it's Saturday the 12th or the 13th of February. We're there for a special. So the last time we did that show was with the Bellminster Plant, our Plant and Saving Grace. Remember?
Yeah, they're out again.
I think they are. Well, are they out? I don't know. He's doing the Alison Christ thing, isn't he? Well, I mean, I think they're doing stuff with Saving Grace as well.
Yeah. We're supposed to play in Ireland, were they not? No? No,
It's Fairport.
Fairport, yeah.
Are playing, which is, where is that?
That is...
Sutton Cathedral.
Yeah.
The Trats Fest.
Yeah.
There's Marcy. Love the Baby Jesus video today. Epic hair, lads. Respect.
Epic hair.
Epic hair. And we're still hanging on to it just about. Speaking of Baby Jesus, that's a good link, Morris. First song. Johanna Hegarty, Baby Jesus is one of my favourite. Remember hearing it for the first time in late 91 on WRAFM on a school night around 10 p.m. Johanna. There's Fenton Higgins. You both had bad hair days in the video for Baby Jesus. Fenton, you're one to talk. That's just jealousy kicking in there. Yeah, we started. It was the early 90s. Everybody worth their salt had bad hair in the early 90s. Just a lot of it. Too much of it. Mind you, lockdown has sort of like brought me back there. I'm catching up with Declan now and the hair length if I haven't overtaken him.
I very nearly went down the ponytail route around about that period.
You did not, did you? You actually considered the ponytail, did you?
I considered the ponytail.
Oh, just can you imagine how that would have haunted you? Now, like, there'd have been people, there'd been photographs going up on social media all the time. There'd be people saying, another shot of Declan with a ponytail, please, you know?
That didn't really work.
So, that's the first song from, yes, that was released in, I remember we did a show, we did a tour with Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
I think it was released because we were doing a tour of Ireland. It was only released in Ireland. Dermot St. Ben, the original. Wow. It was because we were doing a tour of Ireland, so it was released in Ireland only, as far as I remember. And we did a show in the Olympia Theatre in Dublin. Do you remember that?
That's right. It was a 4-track EP, in fact.
It was a 4-track EP because it was Love, Hate and Hope, and the dreaded Flick Knife was on it, wasn't it?
The dreaded Flick Knife.
It was, wasn't it? Remember
Yeah.
that? And what was the fourth song? Was it Boomtown?
It was.
I think it was. There's 4 songs that were in my life that we'd recorded. We did. Yeah, you're right, John. We had an EPK. An EP, released at that time. In fact, I still remember the cover, and we did a tour of a short Irish tour. I don't know where we played in Belfast, but maybe the Limelight. Martina's watching this. She's gone over to the other side. She's on YouTube tonight. Fair play to you, Martina, bringing up our numbers. We and anybody, Declan is doing a fantastic job here at turning our YouTube clips into because we can't tell from each. Declan made the point that we couldn't tell which we put the Facebook stuff and the YouTube stuff on our YouTube channel. We couldn't tell each show from each other.
It all looks like it was recorded the same night because we're wearing
because we're all wearing the same clothes, and we obviously haven't aged in a year and a half. But the good thing about doing that is that you can also see by looking at it now on some of them. Yeah, so it's basically the last 4 done it, 61, 60, 57.
Yeah.
And then there is a lot of them, but moving forward we're probably going to be doing, because it's hard. It must be hard to just make each of the thumbnails different from each other. You know?
That's the challenge.
That is the challenge. This wine, I have to tell you, is fantabulous. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but it's not my sister's. I do know that. Did she leave you a crate of wine for doing the tasting?
Not exactly. There was a lot of half-finished bottles.
What are you doing? Why didn't I get a call? Why didn't I get a call? You drank them all?
Yeah.
The half-finished bottles?
Yeah.
Woodland fruits, yeah, there's touches of the woodland fruits off this, Gary. Definitely touch of the woodland fruits. Dave Barrs is saying you're not doing a dry January. I'll be honest with you, David, I was doing a dry January. I actually was doing a dry January up until up until my period of isolation, COVID isolation ended, and then at the end of that I couldn't stick it anymore, so I went and drank half a bottle of wine. So now that has ended. I did, well, yeah, Colette's having a go at me for saying Fan Dabby Dozy. You know, I'm saying it because I've only had a half a glass. If I had 2 glasses, I definitely wouldn't attempt that. That's a tough thing to say once you've had a couple of drinks in you. Who used to say that? Daddy? Was it Daddy?
The Crankies.
Who? The Crankies. That's it, the Crankies. The Crankies. I think he doesn't like it. Colette doesn't like it.
Doesn't like the Fan Dabby Dozy?
No, look, this. No. Yes. I can't tell him.
Is it Cracker Jack coming, is it?
Oh, was it Cracker Jack?
Yeah.
Was it a Cracker Jack one? Was it Peter Glaze and the boys?
Yeah.
Sorry, we are aging ourselves desperately there. Okay, that was the first song chosen by our winner tonight, who picked the set for us. Thank you to everybody on everybody that's subscribing. This is the second song. A very popular actually choice when I was looking through. Quite a lot of people had it down. This area of volume.
You're okay.
Okay. One, let me hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you sure you're in the right key?
Pretty sure.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's odd. What it was? It was the Crankies. Sturdy's got it right.
Nope. Spit down now.
Yep. Our gigs are like this, except we take all the mistakes out. Today I was introduced to the concept of a toddler's fracture. Not fun. Need cheering up. God, you do need cheering up. Well, hope your toddler's alright. Assuming that means a wee fella or a wee girl got a bag. Now fantasy. Fair play now. Photographer to the stars. Favourite projects lined up for 2022.
Favourite?
Yeah, anything lined up.
Album.
New album release. For which, of course, we're going to need photographs and that. Niall did a lot of the great photographs for that we've had for Sugar Island. All the shots that we took around Sugar Island. He had us up bright and early. At what time? God, on earthly time, it was like 5:30 in the morning.
Cold.
We were wandering the streets of Sugar Island forlorn for a few hours before the traffic started coming. So I think we'll call the next album Hill Street, and we'll get Niall down on Hill Street. We'll wander around Hill Street for.
Call the next album Monaco.
We should call it Monaco.
Yeah.
And fly Niall and ourselves out to Monaco. Yeah, why are we? You know. But yeah, new album, new Four of Us album out this year. Working on, starting to get excited about it now. Oh, actually, to be honest, on a Thursday we're gonna be playing you guys bits and pieces of it. See what's working, see what's not. Anybody recognise this song? Give a bit of a long intro, see if you recognise this. Sheltered from the sun, what have we become? I thought you were the one, maybe I was wrong. Light a match around, I lose track, all those memories keep coming back. School reunions and Valentine's, army checkpoints and thin white lines, Tell me that you cannot sleep at night. Tell me that you're burning up inside. Say it to me loud and clear. Tell me what I want to hear. Don't ask me to leave. I've nothing up my sleeve. I know you don't believe you're everything to me. You set my spirit free. I look back so far that I can't keep track. Second chances and wasted time, high-speed chases and cheap red wine. Maybe it's a tremble in your voice. Maybe you don't think you have a choice. You can't whisper in my ear. Tell me what I want to hear. Tell me that you cannot sleep at night. Tell me that you're burning up inside. Try to make it sound sincere. Tell me what I want to hear. Martina said I shared a lovely picture of Newry on my Facebook page earlier. Tell me this, Martina, was that the picture of 1967 on Hill Street, I think it was? Or was it Monaghan Street? Recalling the new album, Cardigan. Very good, sir. No, that there was a picture, I think it was Martina that shared it, and it was a picture. Do you remember Speedy Dry Cleaners?
Sure do.
Where was that? Was that on Hill Street?
I think so.
Yeah, well, that was there in 1967. It's not there now, but do you remember the sign was brilliant?
Speedy, very ironically named.
Very ironically named.
Waiting for weeks.
Waiting for weeks for the dry cleaning. And Speedy's Dry Cleaners.
You did it on a Friday night for Cupids.
New album should be called Ring the Bell. Right, just as well you reminded me. For anybody that's on YouTube, we would encourage you, implore you, nay, beseech you, I'm full of the Terry Woganisms tonight, to ring the bell. If you're on Facebook, we would implore you, nay, beseech you to hit the like button or the share button or any button, even your shirt button if you're so inclined.
Don't touch the belly button.
But don't touch the belly button. Yes, there's Colette. No, she's go straight for the jugular. We need 1,000. We need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, folks. So even if you're on Facebook, don't go yet. But after the show tonight, go straight over to YouTube and just subscribe. There's no charge, but it means I think then that we can do more stuff on YouTube. I think there is definitely a reason for it. It's to go official. See, we're not even official. For us to go official, we need 1,000 people on YouTube. So, and we are official. I mean, it's definitely me and him here. It's definitely the four of us. So, I think there's other people pretending to be the four of us that are other people. There's a hairdresser called Curl Up and Die. Is that a joke?
No, there is.
Is there?
Yeah.
In Newry?
I think so. Curl with a K.
Right.
Dye, D-Y-E.
Yeah. She's got the curl, but... Oh, we're doing a saying, no, she shared a different picture. Is everybody else having a drink? Is nobody drinking tonight? Am I the only one that's really drinking? Is everybody else far needs a log deck?
And it's look, I'll sort that out, no problem.
Thanks, Matt. What was I going to say there? What did I say there?
Anybody else drinking?
Yeah, is there nobody else? Is everybody else having a dry January? Is it like sort of bad form to be drinking on January? The picture I shared was in Kildare Street, just outside the town hall. No, I didn't see that one. But I do spend quite a lot of time looking at James' dry January. Does saving it to my saved videos on YouTube work, Colette? I need to ask. Colette's a tech wizard. On the Bulmers, well that counts. Cheers to your very good health, Gary. On the Riaka train tonight, Brendan. I didn't know Noggin did Riakas. They must do. Drank all the red last week, this Friday. There's someone's not mucking about. Single malt Scotch whiskey. Oh, I love any whiskey.
Have yourself.
Yeah, you know, you heard it here. Declan just asked, give me the button, go ahead, help myself. I'll be back. Okay. This is a beautiful whiskey, actually. And who did we get this from? Do you remember?
Patricia.
It was Patricia, wasn't it? Oh, I should take it out. I should make a ceremony of it. Have you got a glass that you
Take the cupboard in there. So, yeah, entries. I'll go next door and get it.
Oh no, I've got something here. I've got something here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I might snap with their wine then.
Oh, look at that, he's trying to get, but yeah, fair. It's
Sample
nice.
my whiskey.
It's sample the wine. Look at this, look. The whiskey and wine, it's a barter system we're going there. Welcome. Now you can see how the four of us operate.
Oh, I'd rattle.
Hang on. This is the... Okay, have you got a wine?
A wine?
What else? Oh yeah. Look at this. Dry January. My rear end. Look at this. Look, check it out. This is it's a protein shake. No, it's not. Those Karen was saying no, this isn't a protein. Chocolate marshmallow stout. Is that a joke? Is it? Can you get actually chocolate marshmallow stout? G&T. Yeah. Helena's giving in. I hear you. Bottle of red. Don't know what it is though. It's in the decanter. Oh, look at this. This is good stuff. To your very good health. Welcome to Fireside Frolics. That's Dermot Lennon's idea for the... Is that a good measure there? That's about right, isn't it?
That's about right.
Would that constitute, as anybody here would know, would that constitute a double or a triple? Would that be a single?
Not a single.
No, that's definitely not a single. I'll give you, look, there's my hand. Was that it looks like we're encouraging antisocial behaviour. Would you call that a single or a double? Anybody here working a bar? That's a double. That's a double according to Antoinette. She seems pretty, yeah. It's a 12-inch. That's a double. Yeah, Freddie says a double. Okay. I thought that was pretty accurate.
What's
sure?
the
It's a single. Jerry's saying it's a single. It's not a single, says Dab. It's a large double, says Tom.
That's what I think.
Yeah, just check it again there. It's a single in Ireland, says Sylvia. Okay. Oh, this guff's good. Oh, it's good. It's a wee dram. It's exactly what it is, Morris. Oh, that's nice. So what do you think of that
When
wine?
did you get onto the whiskey?
When we went to the Isle of Islay.
Isla Town.
Yeah, Islay Town.
You got the taste for it then?
Yeah, that's really when I got a taste for it. We went to the island of is it Isla or is it Islay? It's Isla. Anybody know the island of Islay?
Off the coast of Scotland.
Yeah, basically it's just full of whiskey distilleries.
Yeah.
And we were kidnapped and brought over there by our uncle and
2 uncles and 2 cousins.
2 uncles and 2 cousins, twice removed, but they may as well be first removed. There was so we blame them, but it was great crack, wasn't it?
Great.
We were
visited 3. There's 6 distilleries on the island.
Yeah.
And we visited 3.
We visited 3, but unfortunately they won't let us back in because we outstayed our welcome in the hotel that we were in, because Declan was up carousing with a bunch of his buddies, Norwegian Viking, from what I remember, until about
we were smoking out the window, and the woman who owned the place saw a cigarette butt on the carpet.
But to be fair to her, right, she had planned, it was just bad time, and she had planned a photo shoot. Do you remember this?
No.
Well, you do?
Yeah.
Yes, she had a photographer coming in.
Wow.
Do you remember the next day?
Forgot about
There was a whole crack. She had a photographer coming in to photograph the whole, to photograph the hotel for, like, you know, leisure and, you know, country living.
2 hours earlier, you would have got some photo.
So it was, I mean, we literally were turfed out of the place. We need more music. I know our Colette's gonna
Rock and roll.
Where are we now? We are, so that was, you keep going. So that was 2 songs from our winner tonight, which was chosen our set list. That whiskey's just so nice. Raised in the heart of a small town, brought up in a country kitchen too. Different to the parts of the people, she decided what to do. I've had enough of you, Jolene, Jolene, Jolene in the rocking machine, Jolene, Jolene. There's no mistake, don't underrate us. We met in London '82. She was bold and she knew it, but with her music she could prove that. Oh, despite all she lacked, she could fight her own way back. But this flight doesn't bring conviction. Politics for her was just a tool, as a blood to deflection interest. Publicize your care with words thrown here and there. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene in the rocking machine. Jolene, Jolene, there's That is an old one. From Mark Groom, Springsteen storyteller. Mark Groom. We haven't seen Mark in a while. It's not since we were over in. Mark got married there recently.
Grim by name?
Yes, Groom by name. Groom by nature. Congrats, Mark. And top groove tonight. It's the. John, how are you doing? Good to have you on board. Cheers, Martin. Are you excited to be going back out on the road again?
I will go back on the road. I just don't believe it until it happens.
No, it's happening now.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, definitely. We were, you know what? We didn't. There wasn't much cancellation really going on with us.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the very first time, the very first one.
Yeah, very few gigs.
But we didn't
really.
reschedule.
No, there wasn't a hell of a lot of rescheduling for us. I mean, we have friends now who basically spent all of the last year and a half rescheduling. But no, the country's opening up, which is great, and which means we can do some shows, and Colette knows where they are.
Knows the shows.
She knows the shows.
Great.
And Colette, could you let us know where the shows are? We obviously said we've got Waterford coming up.
Yes.
In April. They're all in April. Waterford coming up in the Theatre Royal. We've Spirit Store coming up in April. We've Dolan's Warehouse coming up
April.
in Limerick. And we have a gig I'm also really looking forward to seeing. Doing we've never done before, which is Ballycotton Sea Church.
Right.
I've seen some photographs of it just outside Cork. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I know, like
nice for church.
yeah. I mean, I know something happened. They've done it. The Flowers have done it, and I've seen some of the photographs. I'm just like amazed. Outside Cork. So Glasgow, David Bars. You're in the middle of Celtic Connections at the minute, which we did in 2019, if memory serves me right. But yeah. That is the last time we played.
Yeah, that was great venue. That was a great venue.
Yeah, and it was actually run. The guy that was running it was the guy from the Kevin McDermott Orchestra.
That's right. Kevin McDermott.
Kevin McDermott himself. Oh, it's on just off Sucky Ulster. What is the name of the venue? It's a very famous. It's a famous Glasgow venue that we played. Maybe that guy can help us out. But we should be going back there. I'd love to go back there. Lads, any spare tickets? Colette, Martin McKee, Spur Store, lads, any spare tickets? Yes, I think because what happened is that basically the gig was for Christmas, so a lot of people had booked the gig because it was Christmas and they were home, and but they're not going to be back for they come home at Christmas because the Christmas thing is sort of an annual thing. But now I think there are tickets available, some tickets available. I don't know if there's a lot, but there's some tickets available at the moment. So grab them while you can, because that gig will sell out, probably sooner rather than later. And it wasn't Barrowlands, Thomas. It was a smaller gig than that. What is the name of that gig? It's a really great gig. That's it, David. It's Moore.
Oh yeah.
Really lovely. We loved it. Moore is the gig, and we'd love to do it again. Yeah. Fantastic room. Wow, is this a gig? Is this a song that I'm unaware of? This sounds like a. You should be recording that. That could be the start of a song. We're gonna take this. We're gonna keep this. I think this should be. When I'm down, you know, I know what to be. January, I shouldn't really be drinking tonight, but I'm so happy to be with you here in Declan's sanctuary. Another chord would be nice, but I'll settle for the same 4 that I've heard once or twice. Does that come?
I'm not very good at harmonics.
You were doing so well there. You were
I can
doing
only
so
get them
well
on the
there.
right obvious places.
Yeah. Well, I think then that's good. We should record that. We may have actually started a song here, although I'll be changing the words obviously. Although Declan Sanctuary has got a bit of a ring to it. So this is Declan. This is the last song. Oh, fine. All right.
Yeah.
So, for everybody that entered our competition this week, which was basically to pick 3 songs and a cover, thanks so much. We really enjoyed, and to be honest, it's given us some ideas, and some ideas for covers as well. But there can only be one winner tonight, and we've already played 3 songs that was chosen by them. But this is the last song that was chosen by them. And it's a cover, but actually it's a cover that we do. Anybody recognize it?
You need to crank that bass.
Susan's got it, Susan got it. Last time we saw him was with Fairport Convention. We were playing Dublin at the end of the month. And Saving Grace for Robert Plant, also at that gig. What was that gig in Bath? Big gig in Bath, beautiful gig. Apollo or something. Susan should be happy about this. But this is a song that was made it to number 1 a long time ago. We played it on the Ray Darcy show. We had to play the song that was number 1, I think. Ended up being an album called Even Better Than the Real Thing. Disco dancing with the lights down low. On my stereo, neighbors are banging on my bathroom wall. They're saying, pump that bass, I wanna hear some more. What is running in the wrong direction? Got a feeling it's a mixed up sign. I can see it in my own reflection. Something funny's going on inside my mind. I don't know what's pushing me higher. If it's a static from the floor below, then it drops, catches like fire. It's a sound I know, the sound of the underground. The beat of the drum goes around and around into the overflow, where the girls get down to the sound of the radio, into electric nights, where the bass line jumps in the back street light. The beat goes around and around. It's the sound of the underground. There's a chain reaction running through my brain. It pumps the bass line up into my vein. Screws my mind until I lose control. And when the building rocks, I know I've lost my soul. stop sign. I can see it in my own reflection. Something funny's going on inside my mind. I don't know what's pushing me higher. If it's a static from the floor below, then it drops, catches like fire. It's a sound I know, the sound of the underground. The beat of the drum goes around and around into the overflow, where the girls get down to the sound of the radio, into electric nights, where the bass line jumps in the back street light. The beat goes around and around. It's the sound of the underground. It's the sound in the underground. It's the sound of the underground. It's the sound of the underground. And we have to thank the person that came up with that really great set list, actually. Punchy, I couldn't have come up with a better one ourselves. So I really enjoyed doing that tonight, you know. Good running order anywhere. Do you know who it is? The person is with us tonight because I saw the name coming up. In fact, I know it's a female. And she was maybe she's logged off. I was like, I couldn't be bothered. Give it half an hour. But it is Johanna Hegarty. Is Johanna Hegarty in the house, as they say? Not obviously technically in the house, but in her house. I don't know. No, she's left. She's watching the news, even though it's not on yet. Maybe she's watching the Channel 4 news. It's not on yet either. Anyway,
So what's she win? What does Johanna win?
What does Johanna win?
Did you see the new goodies?
No, show us.
You haven't seen the new goodies?
No. Johanna Hegarty's in the house. Johanna, congratulations. Declan's just about to show you the sort of stuff that you are getting. But thanks a million for that set list. It was a lovely set to perform, and actually from quite a lot of different records. And we had Baby Jesus from Man Alive. We had March 11th from Heaven and Earth. We had Jolene from Songs to the Tempted, and we had Sound of the Underground from Girls Aloud. And okay, well we've got, what is this stuff now? This is
the new.
Oh wow, check this out.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is good, isn't it? Check it out. This is like this is basically if you're just, look at that. If you're just doing a bit of shopping.
Yes.
If you're doing a bit of shopping for chocolate, but you don't actually need any chocolate.
You bring that with you.
You bring that with you.
That's
That is actually what you bring with you to the shop if you're afraid that you're going to buy some chocolate. And you want to make sure that you go, God, I really want a packet of opal fruits, but there's nowhere to put them in this bag because I've already got it full of chocolate. And coincidentally, it also just happens to have the 3 albums that we currently have on vinyl selection. Great idea. We have to thank Susan for that.
Yeah.
Merchandise idea. Thanks a million. So that's it. You also get fantastic. I don't know. They're auctioning these at the moment in Christie's for an undisclosed sum. Never show. So, yeah, fantastic. And they're not out of date. Look, how could they be out of date? Look, they include they're completely far from being out of date because they've also include the Sugar Island album, which only, as you know, not Sugar Island, the Classified Personal album, which only made it, was in November, I think that came out. And obviously it's this can never go out. This is going out of date as we speak. It's every day that we don't get rid of one of these, it's going out of date. So there's that, but that's not all. You'll also be getting other stuff, won't we?
Yes, we will.
And we
What is
will
it?
be giving you
ask.
well,
Nobody knows.
it's in the hands of our marketing department.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Which is up there. And God, that whiskey is very nice. Really enjoyed it. Mm. Johanna Hegarty said she's going to wear my Songs for the Tempted t-shirt with pride tomorrow. So it's just well we didn't include the Songs for the Tempted t-shirt. Unless she wants another one. It must be an old one, is it?
maybe a past winner.
Maybe.
Put the t-shirt on, eat the chocolate,
Yeah.
and make plans on the calendar.
Exactly. Make plans on the calendar is right. So we should invite anybody that we know. It's great to see so many of our friends back again to see us, because I know it's been it was a week last week when we went around. So thanks a million. And for anybody that maybe Colette can put the subscribe if you're new to us and you're wondering how do you get all this stuff? How do you get all these prizes? You join our tribe, join the community, join the Four of Us community, and Colette will from her and Sky. Do you think she's having a dry January?
Who?
Colette. There's no word of the sherry there. You know that?
That means she's probably on it.
She's probably on the. Well, like she's pretty sharp there. Straight in with the subscribe thing. Yeah. Colette, are you having a wee sherry tonight? Or are you off it for January? You don't need to rush back to me on that.
It feels a bit funny. Do we need to finish on a song?
We do need to finish on a song, which means we need help.
We need help.
We need help. We want to finish on a song. So thanks so much, Johanna, for helping us pick this week's set selection. But now we'd like somebody to
open it to the floor.
Open to the floor. Oh, we've got some good ones. We've got Fiona McCandless in the room, and it's Washington Down. We've Fenton Hayden's 73, Marshall Mahoney Gospel Choir, Guy Clark, Lightning Paul.
What does Fiona ask for?
Fiona, we've got 2 Washington Downs now. Ingrid Edgeworth.
I'm in Washington Down tuning.
Washington Down it is, so man, Washington Down, yeah. This we're going to and we're going to dedicate this to Fiona and her husband, bass, and 4 of us. I mean, 4 of us. I don't know if Fiona's on our mailing list, but John was doing his stuff there in the Baby Jesus video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John sent me through some video clips from the classical.
Of Three Arena.
Yeah.
That basically.
Mainly from the sound check.
The sound check when there's nobody there.
Yeah. So I was actually thinking.
And what are they like?
Well, they're a bit sound checky.
Fiona, talk to John and ask because you've got loads of clips of us during the actual show. Did they not?
Yeah, maybe there must be some ones. But apparently he was doing them for Instagram or something, or for Snapchat or something that disappeared after 48 hours.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. The way it was recorded, that's when we never got them. Because they were done on Snapchat. Do you know anything about this?
Oh no, it was Reels. Is that
Reels? Oh no, Reels. Well, I don't know. I don't know what Reels.
Instagram stories or something like that. I think it was Instagram stories.
Yeah, there's this. The one time we're headlining the 3 Arena and no one's got any footage of it. Oh, that's sick. Anybody got any footage of the...
send in your footage.
Send in your... Who do we send it to? Hello at the 4ofus.com.
Just on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, if anybody was at the 3 Arena show that we headlined along with some fantastic bands. There at the end of... was it November? Was it? November. Send it in. Because we don't have enough footage of that event.
We could maybe try and edit them together.
What's yeah, exactly. We could add them together. If you can, yeah. If anybody, it was us, and had his flower, something happens. But if you have any footage of us, is it Facebook Messenger? Is that how you would? Is that
Messenger? Yeah.
okay? Facebook Messenger. You heard it here.
Or email to hello@forums.com.
Or email it to, yeah. Mark, you definitely will see us again soon. Thanks a million, guys. That whiskey is so good. I'm just gonna have one for the road. One for the ditch. One for the ditch. One for my baby. One for the road. Said you say he's on his own, always alone. An Englishman, you understand, has he got a heart of stone? Count on you, you can detect sometimes a frown. Not a sound, young Washington down. Why be bold in an age of regret? If you're sure that your values are set, at this fast rate, you've no need to run. Take it easy, young Washington. Wait for love, for you know love can wait. Look for danger before it's too late. You know from the past just how fast time can come. Take it easy, young Washington. If I seem so suddenly cruel, know that jealousy burns as a rule. Try to struggle, but you know you can't fight. Walk on silently into the night. Thanks so much, guys, for coming to see us. We hope to see you next Thursday. Same time, same place. Here on Facebook and YouTube. We're from Colette, Declan, and myself. Have a great week. And see you next Thursday. Very good health.